All right, I'm not even mad. I'm actually happy because today it looks like we've got more scary stories, I guess you could say. Based on this, look, okay. The wind rattles the decaying shutters, bats squeal and dart through the broken windows, and the timbers groan. Since no one has lived here for a long time, no one wants to live here now, for this house, they say, is haunted. A chilling journey into mystery. Very, very interesting. Who did this one? This one is from... God, I do love it. I love it. I'm automatically impressed by this artwork. It's capturing my imagination. Love the colors, love the line work. It's creepy, a little bit unsettling. I don't know what that says. All right, let's see. Nick Carabata. It sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% sure. You guys know who? Let me know in the comments. Let me know I'm being an idiot and maybe I should do more research. The door grinds back and forth on rusty hinges, open like the toothless gap of a hag's mouth. Let's go inside, come on. You're not afraid, you won't be alone. See, there's someone in there. It's a fucking shadow covered in spider webs. It's cool. Everything's cool. There's somebody already in there. You're gonna be fine. Go inside. Do it. Oh no, it's an actual dude. I wonder who he is. What's he doing in this old place? Let's follow him and see if we can find out. Looks deserted, but you never can tell. I'll have a look around. It doesn't look as though anyone's lived here for years, but I must make sure. What, is he gonna buy it? You gonna buy this place, dude? Bad move. Well, I mean, it's probably dirt cheap. I don't know. I prefer to think that I'm meager, that I don't spend a lot of money unnecessarily. But when you're looking at a house like this, maybe spring for the extra couple bucks mortgage. I don't know. Just a thought. This fella's taking no chances. Soundlessly, he glides from one room to the next. Nothing, not a living thing except the bats and the crawling things. It's perfect. They'll never find me here. Oh, he's a crook. I've been chased from one place to the next, but not this time. I'll be safe here. No more running. This is the place for me. What's that? Sounded like a car coming this way, coming here? Bad move, buddy. Footsteps on the rotted steps outside. The old door grates open. Footsteps coming into the house. Wait till I close the door and you can look the place over. But this place is a wreck. It's spooky. Oh my god. Alright, I know where this is going. I already know. And you guys, you probably already figured it out too. I'm not going to say nothing yet, but you guys probably already know what's going on. Now I wouldn't say that. It's old and it needs repairs. But it's well built, good timbers, and 6 acres of fine land to go with it. I'll admit it needs some work. Yeah, but 6 acres of land, Jesus. That'd go for a mint, especially in the New York area. Forget it, sold. But I wouldn't even know where to begin. Look, friend, you haven't much money. And with what you've got, you won't be able to buy a house these days. I can let you have this one cheap, a real bargain. Maybe if it were cleaned and fixed a little, maybe it would be alright. Besides, I guess we won't be able to find anything within our means if we don't take this. We've been looking for so long, I guess you're right, dear. Look at him, there's the guy in the corner. It's clearly nobody can see that he's there. So, I mean, you guys can put it together. But how much can you give us such a buy on this house if it's as good as you say it is? I'll be frank with you. Nobody in these parts will take it. It's been laying here empty for years. You see, folks, here's about to say it's haunted. It is haunted. And he has 2 different color eyes. I don't remember what that's called. Dichromia or some shit like that? Anyway. Haunted? Oh, come now. You're bright, modern, young folks. You don't believe that kind of talk any more than I do. He's got them sold. They'll buy the house. They'll move in. You're lucky folks do think it's haunted. You're getting a good buy because of it. No, I won't let them. I've got to stay here. There's no other place for me to go. Somehow I've got to get rid of them. I'll scare them away. That's what I'll do. I'll scare them so that they'll never come near here again. Then I'll be safe. Drat it. My flashlight's conked out. It must be the batteries. Oh, she sees me now. What? What is that? Arg! It's him. He's a guy. I freaking knew it. I mean, it's obvious. It was obvious. But you know, it's you know what? I'm not mad. I'm not even mad. Footsteps running, stumbling away. In blind terror, the door slams shut. He's alone again. Always they come. The living chasing me. But now I'll be safe. They won't come back. No one will come here. The place is all mine. A ghostly smile twitches the dead mouth. A rattling sign of a contentment ripples the white veil of the throat as he quietly vanishes into the wall. That is haunting right there. I do love this art. It is really good and it's very well drawn. Nice, cool colors all throughout. There's a little bit of extra coloring where the lights are on, but oh man, his pale whiteness with the purple and the gray and oh, that's good stuff. I like it. Yeah, I mean, the story's fine. It was predictable. Maybe I'm just super genius galaxy brain. I don't know. I don't know if you guys saw that coming. I saw it coming. Galaxy brain. But you know, that's not bad. I give that one a 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10? No, 9 out of 10. The artwork really sells it. It really sells it as just a really atmospheric haunted house. And that's good. That's tasty. That's a classic. Anyway, moving right along. It can't miss. What is it and why can't it miss? Is it a gun? Explain immediately. Ugh. All right, you down there, come up with your hands high or I'll blast your head off. It looks like this one's another spooky. Very interesting. I don't see a name on this one. Do you guys see a name? I don't see it. Is anybody gonna take credit for this one? Ugh, God, with the way that guy's face looks, I wouldn't want to take credit either. You'll never put Frankiano behind bars. I told them, and I hid in the old deserted subway tunnel. But that was before I saw the hand. I aimed my rod down in the hole, but it was too weak with fear to pull the trigger. And then a head came pushing out of the hole, and I saw my face. That's me crawling out of that hole. What? You're tripping, dude. That doesn't... No, oh, yeah, that's you. That's you crawling out of the hole. Well, that's grounds to turn yourself in, all right? Prison probably better than the situation you're in, let me tell you. Oh, God, never mind. Oh, man, they pulled a fast one. Hey, Frankie, take it easy. It's me, your pal Pete. Pete, I forgot about you. But who's that? What are you doing hauling a stiff in here? A stiff that looks just like me. Ah, you sent me for a ticket out of the burg, didn't you? Well, this stiff is it. Ah, what kind of gag you pulling? I sent you out for a plane ticket and you bring me back a stiff? I oughta blow you. Wait, Frankie. Don't you get it? You switch places with this guy. And when the cops find the corpse, they'll think it's you. Frankiano will be dead and you'll become this guy, Raymond Fleet, honest citizen. That's why I bumped him, Frankie. Jesus, you killed a man? God, you must owe some serious favors, or you must be like best friends. That's some serious heat. Yeah, I get it. That's clever, Pete, mighty clever. Raymond Fleet and me looked exactly alike except for one thing. He had a neat bullet hole in the back of his head. I changed suits with him as Pete worked on the grave to bury the body. Dig it deep, Pete. Yeah, sure thing, Frankie. But here's the thing. Oh my God! Pete dug deeper and deeper until I was ready to do what had to be done to keep my secret safe. You killed Pete? But Pete killed for you, and then you killed Pete? Blaspheme. Blasphemer. Look at that. Oh, the blood. Look at the shock. That's interesting. That's very interesting. It's not often that you see a straight just murder in one of these comics. Just straight capped somebody. Just bam. Gave it to him right in the neck. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Poor Pete. Of course, that fucks up the entire plan. Because one, it's not going to matter if there's a bullet in the back of the guy's head. They're going to know that it was murder. It's not like he shot himself in the back of the head. All right? They're going to know it's murder, and that's going to lead to a murder investigation, which is going to lead them to discover that the body was switched. Furthermore, it doesn't make any difference if you're planning on burying the body. Nobody's going to find it, and people are just going to assume you're still alive. Third, shooting Pete was a bad idea because now there's two bodies, which means two murder investigations, which means this guy, Arno, is a goddamn idiot and possibly the worst criminal ever to be featured on this show. Moving right along. From now on, I was Raymond Fleet, and not a single living soul knew otherwise. I feel like a new man. I am a new man, a Raymond Fleet, honest citizen. I filled in the grave, took a candle, and started out of the tunnel towards my new life. Woo! Am I glad to get out of here? Being penned up is a slow death for me. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go live in Raymond's apartment? Like, how is this gonna work? It was still early in the evening when I entered Raymond Fleet's. I washed up and put on one of his suits. And I was about to leave. Rap. Come in. I better make this good. I tried to act as calm as possible. The two men didn't seem to notice anything strange, and I began to feel better. Oh, so there you are. We finally found you. Are you ready to go to the banquet? Why, I was just about to leave. I've heard there's a very interesting speaker. I thought I made a mistake when they both started to laugh. Something wrong? Yeah, it's you. You're probably the speaker, right? No, Mr. Fleet. It's just that you're always the guest speaker at the Explorers banquets. I tried not to get panicky. As we went outside to the waiting car, I racked my brain for an out. Oh, terrible pain in my chest, gentlemen. I wonder if I could miss the banquet. You're not getting stage fright, are you, Mr. Fleet? I'm certain you'll feel better when we get to the club. Okay, here it is. Here comes the twist. What is he, secretly like the chief of police or something? I don't know. What is it? Place your bets now. I'll give you guys 1 second. Okay, that's 1 second. Moving on. We rode in silence for a half hour. We stopped in front of a large building in the country. I got out and then I saw him. Bars on the window say, what kind of place is this? Don't you recognize it, Mr. Fleet? You're home. Now don't get excited. But I was excited. It was some kind of frame, but I wasn't falling for it. You ain't taking me in any prison. I hate bars. You can't lock me up. Ooh, he gave him one of those hits that's so hard it makes his cheek ugly. You know, one of those like slow motion hits. But it doesn't make any sense because that would only work if he was getting hit in the side and not bonked over the head. I'm being nitpicky. I apologize. We don't like to get rough, Fleet. Sorry. I drifted slowly back into consciousness. I was aware of people staring at me. I looked up at their faces and my scalp tingled in horror. Help, God! Get them away from me! Put the lights on! Screaming at the top of my lungs, I stumbled towards the door. Get me my lawyer, God! Tell him Frankie Arno is calling! Calm down. Your name's Raymond Fleet. You're not Frankie Arnold. My mind teetered on the edge of insanity. If I told them where to find the real Raymond Fleet, they'd hang me if I didn't. And you don't need a lawyer, Fleet. You'll be in this mental institution for the rest of your natural life. Mental institution. Yeah! But why? Why? Why is he in the mental institution? Was it explained? I don't think it was explained. They just showed up one day. And if he lives in a mental institution, then where did he get the apartment? There's a lot of questions in this. I don't know about you guys, but this one leaves me with a lot of unanswered questions. It doesn't really make logical sense. And because of that, I'm not going to give it a high score. In fact, I'm not going to score it at all. I don't know what to score it. I don't know what to score it because I don't understand it. Do you? Do you guys get it? I don't know. Moving right along. The Island of Madness? Who is this strange specter who haunts was an island of madness? Oh my god, a strange tale beyond belief. Oof, I chose well with this one. 3 for 3. 3 spookies in a row. Oof, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. The past 24 hours of my life have been a grim nightmare of terror. I'm on a nearly forsaken island, and death lurks everywhere. First there were the 3 of us, and now, the racking memories of those terrifying hours flash before me vividly. I can't believe that this horrible thing is actually happening to me. What began as a gay boat ride for Alice, Fred, and me turned to disaster miles out at sea. A raging storm wrecked our speedboat, and we clung desperately to the floating debris. Oh God, I hope hang on. Fred, watch Alice. I'll try to reach one of the planks. It might do as a raft. I managed to snag a sizable one, and we climbed on. The storm abated as we drifted for endless hours. Lost. Not a boat, not a sign of a boat, not a sign of Jim. Yeah, I see it. Something in the distance. What the? Did I read that wrong? Yeah, probably. Our eyes strained eagerly, hopefully, as the something began to take shape. It was a tiny island. What a gloomy looking place, but it's land, and we're lucky for that. We might find some people here. We beached the raft and began to scout, beating through thick foliage that grew beyond the crags. We couldn't find a living soul, but we did find death. This is the 3rd pile of bones we've come across. I know enough anthropology to tell these are human bones. Great Scott! Now I know where we are. My memory flashed into my mind. Campono's famous legends. The description and the location of the island fit perfectly. There is someone on it, possessed by a demon, Lucretio Davelli. Davelli experimented in mysticism and strange transference of mind and body. He became a wraith-like nocturnal murderer. How horrible. Wait, a wraith-like nocturnal murderer? So he's basically like Jason Voorhees, right? Jason Voorhees is basically a wraith, right? He's basically a zombie, returned from the undead, a product of mysticism, here to enact vengeance against horny teenagers. And I don't know if they're horny, but they're definitely teenagers. Fingers crossed. I remember that legend now too. We could be lurking anywhere. Let's get out of here. I'll take my chances on the sea. Okay, well that dude's got the right idea. Okay, we'll get to the raft. Oh, and it's gone. It's gone. Jason dragged that shit to the other end of the island. No sign of the raft. That creature must have gotten it. To be sure to keep us here. What do we do now? One thing, we mustn't lose our heads. It's getting too dark to put up SOS signals. What matches we carried are soaked and beyond use, and we need rest. Let's find a sheltered spot, and Fred and I will take turns at guarding. Right, Jim. We'll take care of any demon. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's a demon. There he is! He looks like Jason. I can't see his face. Darkness descended fast, but a blob of bright moon suddenly fastening in the sky aided our way. This clearing looks like a good spot. The foliage fences us in. We'll hear if anyone comes. I'll take the first watch, Jim. This stick I found should be a handy weapon if I'll yell. I found should be a handy weapon. I'll yell at any danger. Okay. Alice is asleep already. And there's good old Fred. Tired, but he can't sleep. And then what is the sound? What is it? Someone's out there. Be careful, Jim. We can't tell what kind of monsters we're up against. I'll go this way. You'll yell if you need help. We treaded stealthily, following the crackling sound. But in the tangled darkness, we lost each other brief seconds after I heard, "Help, Jim! I'm coming, Fred! I'm coming!" As I raced towards him, I saw in horror a hideous figure confronting him. Hey, let go of him! Let go of me! Gar, 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 gar. It was only another brief moment when I reached Fred, but the wraith-like being had already vanished. How and where? What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a real ghost? Or do you think it's some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of science fiction thing? Do you think it's an alien from another planet? Dead, strangled. Fred must have hit that thing with his stick, and it's broken in two. Jim and Fred, where are you? Oh, you left the female. You left the feminine all alone. I heard screams. Oh, Jim! Steady, Alice. There's nothing we can do about Fred now. We've got to try and save ourselves before the thing gets us. Did it? Did it kill? He's dead? Well, I mean, he was choking, but fuck it, he's dead. It was a long, terrifying night. We stayed awake, trembling, expecting death at any moment. Then after what seemed like a year of darkness, sunrise at last. Apparently, the fiend makes one kill a night. Let's hope we'll be out of here by tonight. I'll put up an SOS. What is he gonna do? A red flag. We climbed to the highest point on the island, and my tattered shirt became a symbol of life. No passing ship can miss this. All we can do now is wait and pray. I'm starved, Jim. Let's go back down and look for something to eat while we're waiting. Gooseberries. Well, they're not much, but at least they'll keep us from starving to death. But there's nothing but death on this. But death on this. She gonna say island? There's nothing but death on this island? Finish your sentence, woman. Jim, what's that noise? Is it the Wraith? Quivering, Alice slid into my arms. I was keenly aware of her nearness, her softness, her beauty. It's gone now. Nothing's there, Alice. You've been a swell companion to Fred and me. Lots of fun. But now, you're more to me now. Wait. You're more to me now? And if we were out of here, I've always been very fond of you, Jim. Now is not the time. Now is not the time for romance. I save it. Just. Anyway, ironic, wasn't it? Love flowering on the island of madness. I was grimly determined that we must survive, but the day waned and no ship appeared. Nothing. Night, silence and strangeness. Even in the moon, have you noticed its unusual brightness, its strange shape? Atmospheric conditions. Now don't get jittery, dear. But it digs deep in your thoughts tonight. Tonight, will one of us die? Well, this is the last page, so something's gonna happen. Tensely, we took up our second nocturnal death watch. It seems like hours have passed. Try to get some sleep. If there's any danger, I'll say, look at this. Prince, inhuman. What are they? And more of them around. That demon must be following us, but we can't see him. We shouldn't have come here, Jim. Let's find another spot. Where? At least the clearing was protected, yet to be haunted by those wraith-like prints. What are they? What is it? They're just like scratches. There's no footprints at all. Come on, we'll get to the crag. If there's enough moonlight, we'll be able to spot anyone approaching. Maybe it's a better place for us. We ran swiftly, but I noticed the moon was casting its bright beams over more sets of those chilling footprints. He must have headed this way from the clearing. Maybe his lair's around here. We'd better take the opposite direction. What, does he come by the moonlight? Or like... But suddenly I stopped, my heart pounding violently. We had reached last night's murder spot, and under Fred's paltry weapon, now pieces of broken stick, I saw the same prints. They're like weird, they're like bird prints or something. The same prints, and a woman's shoe prints side by side, there under Fred's club, so they must have been made before Fred was killed? Oh shit! Oh shit, there it is! You're the only woman on the island, Alice, and you weren't near the spot last night. Or were... Hey, keep away from me. Don't, Alice, don't. What? What? That's crazy. Oh man, I never saw that coming. I didn't. I really didn't. And maybe it's, oh, look at its face. That is creepy. And just going from like the eerie, weird bird-like footsteps to just, it's just there. It's just in his face. Just boom. That's crazy. That is nuts. That was quite great. Now I gotta like watch some nice something. This is gonna be spookies all night. I'm gonna dream about girls turning into ghosts and strangling me on an island. My God. This was good. The first one was great. This one was good. At first I thought I was like mad because I'm like, where are they going with this? Where are they going? And then all of a sudden, boom. And it doesn't make sense. If she's a ghost monster, then what is she doing? I don't know. But emotionally, all the beats are there. It's strange. It's got mystery and intrigue. It's got atmosphere. It's got a twist, even if the twist doesn't necessarily make sense. And it's got horror. That was a straight jump scare. Just he turns around and she's just there. Weird, disgusting looking fish face demon woman with a hunchback. It's crazy. Oh man, but that's good. So, and you know, it doesn't always have to make sense. Sometimes things are just good, you know? But anyway, that's it for these comics. If you liked reading these comics with me, you want to read more comics with me, like this video. I fucked it up. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, nerds, stay heroic.